A lot of my clients suffer from that early to mid-afternoon energy crash. And if that's you, you're going to love this week's blog because you can actually use your lunch break as an opportunity to kind of reset and refocus and make sure that the second half of your day goes as well or even better than the first. So let's talk about what it would look like to have a midday refresh on your lunch break, because this is a perfect opportunity to get a fresh start. We always think about, New Year's as a fresh start, or the first of a month, or the first of a season. And I want you to have that in mind, that you can continually push the reset button whenever you need it. So this week's blog, we're going to be talking about a couple of things that you can do, quick, easy, actionable things that you can push reset on the rest of your day. So listen in and let me know if you have any tips of your own, because I absolutely would love to add them into the blog, or other clients might read them and feel like that's something helpful for them as well. So make sure you pop your comments below. So on your lunch break, if you're a person that works in the office, or you work from home and you work kind of regular hours, or if you work shift work and you have that opportunity in the middle of your workday as like a break, this is a perfect opportunity for you as well. So we're going to think about resting and recouping and just like pushing that reset button for the day ahead. So a lot of people tend to work through their lunch breaks, and I'm totally guilty of doing that as well. There's a lot of times where I'll grab food, I'll sit back down in front of the computer, and I'll keep working. But I try and use that opportunity to also get some other things done. I look at my to-do list, I reassess my to-do list. I do work from home, so I might toss some laundry in or unload the dishwasher, do some things like around the house as well. And I want you to start thinking about how you can use your lunch break as an opportunity to reset. So not necessarily working through lunch unless you're trying to meet a deadline that means you don't need to work late. So let's think about a couple things you can do. First one is looking at your to-do list. So I always have a journal here. I use a planner, which is called a passion planner, in addition to my digital calendar. So my calendar is full of appointments and specific times and things that I need to do. This is a whole bunch of scribble and handwriting of the other things that pour out of my head I need to do. Some of them don't necessarily need to be done on that day. They could be done, anytime that week. Some of them are just goals and things that I want to happen that month. There's a lot of different ways that this can work. And sometimes I actually just use, sticky notes. So I have lots of sticky notes. This one actually says to do right there. Of things that are like on my mind, and it's like, oh, I can't forget to do this. And I'll actually jot down a sticky note. So midway through the day, if you can look and reassess and figure out exactly what you need to focus on for the rest of your day to make it feel like you have accomplished something. Because there's many days where we can work all day and we don't feel like we've gotten anywhere. And I want to make sure that you do feel like you do. But let's focus on some other things. Once you have your ideas poured out, they're on your to-do list, you're not going to forget them, get up and get moving. Sitting in front of the computer is really hard on our bodies. It's hard on our brains. It's hard on our eyes. And we really need to get a little bit of blood pumping and even fresh air if you can. So if you have an opportunity on your lunch break to go for a walk, this is a perfect opportunity. You'll get all kinds of ideas flowing. You'll clear your mind a little bit. You'll really think through what's important as opposed to being bogged down in the little bits and pieces. So sitting at our desk for hours every day can really take a toll on our mental and physical well-being. And getting up and moving our body is really, really important. So utilize your lunch break to get some fresh air, to get your body moving, and getting up from your desk and stretching your legs and just really thinking about how this would make you feel when you come back. Because again, if you suffer from low energy in the afternoon, this is a really good opportunity to, instead of continuing down that energy spiraling down, we can start to turn around and get it to go back up. The next thing that I want to talk about is eating a healthy lunch. Now, you maybe eat lunch in a rush, or you're hurried, or maybe you have a nice lunch break where you could focus on something healthy. Maybe you just lack access to a place to cook it, or maybe you tend to eat out. There's a lot of different things why people tell me that they struggle with healthy lunches. And so I definitely have a lot of resources for you if that is something that you struggle with. So hop into the blog, because I'm going to actually give you some downloads where you can really figure out some healthy lunches for yourself. I'm actually going to share a lot more about this in the blog as well. So keep in mind, we're talking about like getting moving, eating a healthy lunch. You can socialize, catch up with friends, give your family member a call, and really just start switching up your routine in a way that that is healthier for you. You're making better, stronger, healthier choices. So I could go through tons of this right now, but why don't you just hop over, read the blog, catch up on some of my ideas, add your own, let me know how it goes. I'm going to be giving you some downloads and guides and recipes and more resources over there as well. So click the link, head on in. I know I'll see you over for the blog. Bye for now.